The historical figure of Pharaoh, often referred to as Pharaoh in Islamic tradition, is one of the most infamous characters in ancient history. His life and reign are shrouded in mystery, as they are surrounded by legends and myths that have been passed down through generations. In this essay, we will delve into the life of Pharaoh, exploring his rise to power, his rule, and his ultimate demise. Early life and rise to power. Pharaoh's true name and origins remain a subject of debate among scholars. The term, Pharaoh, is not a personal name but rather a title used for the rulers of ancient Egypt. While the historical accuracy of the Quranic account of Pharaoh's birth remains unverified, it is said that he was born into a royal family during the New Kingdom period of ancient Egypt, around the 14th century BCE. It is widely believed that Pharaoh rose to power through his inheritance of the throne, although some theories suggest he may have seized power through a coup. Regardless of the method, Pharaoh's ascent to the throne marked the beginning of a tumultuous period in Egyptian history. 2. Reign and tyranny. Pharaoh's rule is infamous for its brutality and oppression, particularly in the context of the story of the prophet Musa in Islamic tradition. He is depicted as the tyrant who enslaved the children of Israel and subjected them to forced labor, suppressing their religious practices and cultural identity. Pharaoh's reign was characterized by the construction of grand monuments, most notably the Great Pyramids, but these architectural achievements came at a great human cost. He taxed his subjects heavily and exercised absolute control over every aspect of Egyptian society. His cruelty and arrogance are often portrayed as his defining traits, with tales of his divine pretensions and ruthless punishments. 3. The Divine Challenge. One of the most well-known aspects of Pharaoh's life is his confrontation with the prophet Moses, which is detailed in religious texts, including the Quran. Moses was sent by God to deliver a message of monotheism and freedom to the oppressed children of Israel. Pharaoh's resistance to these divine messages led to a series of supernatural events, including the plagues and the parting of the Red Sea. Despite witnessing the miracles, Pharaoh remained obstinate in his disbelief, and his heart was hardened. This ultimately led to his downfall, as he pursued the Israelites into the parted sea, only to meet a watery grave along with his army. 4. Death and legacy. Pharaoh's death marked the end of his oppressive reign, but it also symbolized the consequences of tyranny and disbelief. His legacy is one of infamy, illustrating the eventual downfall of those who oppose divine guidance and engage in cruelty and oppression. In Islamic tradition, Pharaoh's life and death serve as a powerful lesson about the consequences of arrogance and defiance of God's will. His story is a reminder of the fleeting nature of worldly power and the inevitability of divine justice. Conclusion. The life of Pharaoh, also known as Pharaoh, is a complex and controversial subject in history and religious texts. While the exact historical details of his life and reign remain elusive, the lessons drawn from his story are enduring. Pharaoh's rise to power, his reign of oppression, his confrontation with the prophet Moses, and his ultimate downfall all serve as a timeless reminder of the consequences of arrogance, tyranny, and a refusal to heed divine guidance. The story of Pharaoh is not just a piece of ancient history, it is a moral narrative that continues to resonate through the ages.